10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody in the open air studio inside the compound of Human Rights Radio and Television, the headquarters of Brekete Family Reality Radio and Television Talk Magazine program. Make all of us stand up, make we do the national pledge. After the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country,
to be faithful,
loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God.
So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro otutuoma una good morning.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning, Ordinary President. GCON. Double Doctor. Double Ambassador. 9-star Comrade. Ezu Gregre 1. Ozi Chim. Osu 1. Senior Advocate of the Masses.
Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down. Take your life, do better thing. Young, intelligent, patriotic, and futuristic children, plus the youth of this great nation, make all of us join hand and our hearts together, make we move Nigeria forward. Make you not talk say everything na government go do for you. A good citizen be like better pikin wey no dey like make shame catch him papa and mama. Citizen wey no care about wetin go happen to him country, or wey no dey concerned about how him go add value to him country. E be like pikin wey dem born wey no care about him parents. This time around, we go join our hands and our hearts together, because in the past, people join their hands together. But when your hearts no dey joined together, it go be like say una dey pursue one thing. Now the hand na in dey pursue, but the heart no dey there. So when some people they push forward, some people go they push backwards. You go see say progress no go happen as it's supposed be. My brothers, my sisters, if I look on and assist time done, they give us signal to do and signal, make we continue to the no, they go. Today na Monday. The day we lazy man they fear make you come. I mean, don't tell una say for people where they talk say make them fight, make them scatter the country, make them we no follow. Now only person where they no born well now they point in papa house with left hand. Nigeria na our country. And all of us go join hand, build Nigeria. Anybody where they talk say make Nigeria scatter, na enemy of the nation, na enemy of progress. Such a person, you preach to them. If you preach to them, the preaching no enter. You avoid the person. After you avoid the person, if the person continue, you see say they threaten waiting we get for ground will be unity and national security, you report the person. My brothers, my sisters, we go start with one of us where God bless. One of the youths of this country, when we say God bless, he do something when we say if he compete globally. This person, the gift where God give him, na writing. He sabi write. He author one book, one life-changing book. When we say if to say na Oyibo man write this book, therefore they celebrate him all over the world. Therefore the carry him for all these international media houses. But as he be saying a Nigerian, and now for Nigeria here, he doing thing locally. Now people wait from outside, now we they celebrate past our own. Today, you get somebody where I go introduce here. Now he go introduce himself properly. Tell us how he take come about writing. Waiting inspire him to write this book, because every genuine author get inspiration where push him to write a particular book. Some na hunger, some na divorce, some na dismissal from work. What do they call dismissal from work? Civilian, like say sack person is no be discharged.
Sack.
Sack.
Retrenchment.
You get one word.
Laid off.
Lay a hair. That kind, your service, your whatever is no longer needed. That thing no dey sweet for ear, you know. So those kind things, you get some self na bush where then they travel for inside motor spoil, then they stranded for the bush. Inspiration go come, they will go begin write book. Now, this person there with us, as now one of us, we go use the local energy and the international exposure where we get, make we support one of our own. Please come forward and give him the microphone. When I no go appreciate him now.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you go take your time.
Yes.
You are not in a hurry.
Yes.
Who be you? Who you be?
My name is Jide Agbola. I'm one of the Brekete family in diaspora. I've been staying in Dubai for many years. And this, my honorary president, has really helped me. I've been here 5 years ago on this same issue, but I couldn't stay because of time. Now, thereafter, I have an issue. When I came to Nigeria, I lost my wife.
Sorry,
and I went hidden. He found me. He said, you need to come. Him and consultant Hike. They look for me. Unfortunately, I didn't put my number on this book, but they find me via Facebook because I couldn't hold the shock. I have 3 children, and my wife was just 39 years, and I was like, because I couldn't take them along with me to where I stay, and I don't normally stay in one particular country because of, this is what I do. This is what I know how to do best. I want to touch lives. And for this book title, I didn't really just sit down and think about it. There's something that just dropped into my memory, that how people manage time, how time is that important to people than for you to think you have hundreds or thousands years to live. If we know how to know better use of time, we will not do bad to your next neighbor. Because why? Everybody has a short time on earth. Whether we like it or not, the maximum age now is, let's say, 100 years. And how many people get to that 100 years now? It's not. So we have spent part of the time we need to spend. So why do I need to, when I know I'm going to die very soon? It's a number of
not
days.
very soon, any moment from
Any
now.
moment, any moment. So I'll be conscious of what I do to my next neighbor, to my next friend, to my nation as a whole. I've been to so many countries of the world, and I represent Nigeria. That's why I have this thing in color green and white. This is Nigeria. It is the deliberate. And we also look at it that there's I represent Nigeria anywhere, and I told them I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I'm not a Nigerian who do anybody. I'm here to represent Nigeria. We have good people in Nigeria, like our ordinary president. We have good people in Nigeria, and we are doing well. So what I want to say to us today is just please, and please, there wouldn't have been much issue to resolve if you understand that our time is not that far-fetched. There won't have been many issues. You will know how to live right. You will know how to think right to your fellow human being. So my name is Jide Agbola. I'm an author of this book, The Reality of Time. The Reality of Time. If you open this book, you will see how your days are numbered in days. I have my days on this if I want to spend 100 years, if I want to spend 70 years. It's day is number page 96. It's there. It might be small. We are deliberate because Nigerian culture don't read, so we don't want it too voluminous. So we want everybody to have this book, to have the reality.
The reason why the book is small is
yes, because
to encourage people to read the book.
Anywhere in the flight, in the plane, anywhere, I always take this book. Within 1-2 hours, I'm done. And anything way good is not always plenty. Like a small salt is not to compare to the whole soup itself. So something small is more valuable than when it's voluminous. Than Nigerians, African, so to say, we don't embrace reading culture. So we need to know what is the content of this book. And I want to thank you, sir, for the things you have done for me. When that issue happened to me, I have 3 children, and I was like, where do I start again? He found me, and I was hidden.
You know, as I read the copy where you gave me,
yes, sir,
I can't see some copies where I've been collect from you, say I go help you. Yes. I can't read this book. I say, even the books where I read for where Oyibo people write, you know, tight like this one, content-wise. Now I tell, that mic is close to a phone. No, one other mic there. They hear. Now, I say, make we look. I tell consultant Ike, I say, look for this, the author of this book for me. He come back, he say, no phone number. No, I say, intensify. I push and push until the day where he tell me, say, he reach you.
Yeah.
Now, when I talk, I collect the phone. I say, make you come now. Yeah. Now, dear, you can't tell me, say, now your wife die.
Yeah.
And the thing hit you so well. Please accept our condolences.
Thank you, sir.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. We know say you love your wife, but her creator, 9 love and pass.
Yes.
You understand? And you know why he allowed waiting happen when it happened and how it happened. Sorry, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Now, this book now, The Reality of Time.
Yes, sir.
Many people, why they never achieve many things for their lives now, because then they waste their time.
Yes.
I dey quarrel with some people where they give work here. I give you work to do. You say tomorrow. When I dey talk about make we finish this thing so that tomorrow now another thing you go do, they look me like say I don't know what I dey do. Some people, that tomorrow don't enter their head, and they don't know say for every tomorrow will happen, you are moving closer to your grave. Yeah. For every tomorrow will happen, your expiry date don't they reduce. Many people, when they still they young, they're supposed to achieve a lot of things, but because they allow tomorrow, they believe say tomorrow, when tomorrow come, tomorrow. Some people, their tomorrow no they ever come. And by the time the tomorrow will come, old age don't enter them. They no fit do what they fit supposed do. You see this book and one other book written by Brian Tracy, Eat That Frog. Now, where this one they more effective, we say this one carry local example where you go fit connect with. I beg, make we know they waste our time. Now when I give somebody something to do for me, if they waste time, I go they look am. In the first place, no be only you sabi do this work. If you no do am, I go call somebody will go do am at a very good time. When I enter, make una they lock my door on time. So I beg, if idea come your head of something where you suppose do, quickly begin to do that thing. Okay, now I forget my phone first. Thank you, sir. If an idea come your head, carry paper and pen. Begin write them down. Many people, while sometimes I sleep with paper and pen, most especially when I want make my head bring out something. They lie down with me for bed. They put paper and pen. If you no fit do paper and pen, buy small midget. You get one small midget where if you record 38,000 hours. Sony product. I go look for the name. I go give her. If the idea just come, sometimes even a dream, the idea go come to you in form of dream. You just take your time, talk to the midget. So idea, you end them. Anytime when you play back, the idea go come afresh and you go fit modify as well as improve on the idea. Some people go dream something, very good thing. But because they no jot them down, by the time they break, they don't forget. I be never do any of una. Hi, that one dream like that. It will say you quickly write them down. It no go escape you again. Some people get fantastic ideas. Okay. Woman they cook soup. Some of this is style of food when they see. Now mistake. Some non-necessity cause them. Person they want cook egusi soup. You don't do the size way they. You can't hear knock. Who did here? Now we about 5 more people don't come, and the egusi soup now for 3 people. What do I do? And the eba Gary day we will increase the eba. But this one now to add water. Now to look for something where resemble egusi. If it be Gary, if it be something, you add. At the end of the day, somebody, hi, this is egusi soup. It's sweet too. You don't get another recipe.
Yeah.
You write them down. And then you move on. You get one day, by chance, they mix they want to hey. Ooh. I don't know what be the name. This way with the pepper from out, alligator pepper. With clove. They boil them for me, make I drink. And I know they like sugar. So as they put the tamarind, the clove and the alligator pepper, you mix them, boil them for me. As I put them for mouth, I say, "Kai!" Because the thing it boil well, the thing can't be concentrated. I say, "Kai! This thing get as it be from mouth to." The peel, the back of pineapple, where my people use overnight, they go wash the back of pineapple, put them inside this thing, boil them. The thing can't give me one kind foreign taste. I don't know when I finish the first cup, enter the second cup. Now me and children can't they drag the remaining one. Back of pineapple. Now necessity sometimes and curiosity plus. So waiting me they talk this I don't know where, maybe not from that other studio. Tell them say nobody they enter that studio with him phone. Now what they suspect with that? Somebody put phone near console. And this studio is supposed to be fully independent. They never separate them, but they made them try separate them. So waiting me they talk here be say I beg. Make all of us join hand. Make we support ourselves. The moment where you begin to support this person they support this person. As we don't make up our mind to support each other, so you don't know who they point you as person when you go support. I don't know whether I understand.
Yes.
So my brother, if you want, as we want to relaunch this book now, as we want to relaunch this book, have you phone there inside your pocket?
Yes.
No, if not down, you're not supposed to do that thing. No worry. If as we want to relaunch this book now,
Yes,
how much you want to sell this copy of this book so that
okay.
so that members of the public, as we the Brekete family, the largest family in the whole world, want to encourage you. You now one of our own.
Yes,
We want to show the world, say, now one of us nine be this, and we go encourage you. We want to make you encourage us with good price. We no go break our neck. Why? Because the economy harsh, small. So I beg, as we dey relaunch this book now, because tomorrow now be the launching proper. How much you think say you go push this book to the public? At what rate?
Maybe 1,000 naira, sir.
1,000 naira.
Yes, sir.
Make we appreciate her. I want collect this book, take am round, make people see the quality of print and wetin the man do. Where that sound they come from? Now from them, ba? You don't know? Okay. So my brothers, my sisters, you some of the books they here, ba?
Yes, sir.
Then they outside, I be there, and they inside here. Make anybody no hide them. We go share them. If you want encourage them now, buy one copy, 1,000 naira. Bring the books. But I want make una admire the quality of print. This na book when we say anywhere where you carry and go, they no go to say na low quality work. That alone na encouragement it be to we Nigerians, say Nigerian our one of our own, it do something we fit compete globally. Make we appreciate her. Now, where the book there? They don't carry and go. I be one open. Give me the book. Make I open random pages. I beg, make we encourage them. Tomorrow night be the launching proper, and we go do them for them. My brother,
Yes, sir.
how much I collect for your hand? Talk to the mic, sir.
You don't collect anything, sir.
How much you promise
Before.
me say you go give me?
I'll say I will do half of it.
No, you promise me money before I say make you come, make we launch this book.
No. Before.
Yes.
Yes, I said I will use part of it to solve any of the problem anyone that can solve here that time. I remember.
Okay, that time.
Yes, but it can still.
No, leave that here. I just want look at the quality of print. This is done by a Nigerian.
Yes, sir.
Now, I just opened page 33. Life. Okay, let me start from 32. At times, those you assume are thinking about you are really not. They are also contending with one thing or the other in their life. You assume they are thinking of you due to your programmed mindset. You may be shocked to discover that they have better use of their time. Holding on to the past is another topic. Stop holding on to the past. Learn to let go. There is nothing to be gained from hanging on to the baggage of the past except pain, and more excruciating pain. Stop dwelling on issues. The past is in the past.
Yeah.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. And is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present, which is unknown. I'm reading from 32 to 33. Learn from mistakes. Forgive yourself. Forgive others and move on. Clinging onto the past is robbing you of productive time. Dwelling on negative thoughts, worries, and nursing pains in a state of unforgiveness takes away much more valuable time. You lose out on life and on true living. Some people spend a lifetime dwelling on old hurts, and they lose the joy of a lifetime. Do not build your life on the words or opinions of others. You are not ugly. You are not a failure. You are not a liability. Never believe these negative utterances. You are what you say you are. Are you a success? Are you a winner? Are you an overcomer? Then believe what you say you are and act it out. This time around, not just believe in what you say you are, but act it out. You get one pastor where I go play in video when I go hear how waiting the pastor they tell in congregation. The pastor they advise him pay members. You are planning to sow a seed in the church. Do you have a house? No. Do you have an investment? No. That money you are supposed to use to invest to sow a seed in the church, my brother, go and invest. Then come back after 10 years, you can come and sow seed in the church. A pastor.
Yeah.
I go play him tomorrow by the grace of God. When I go here. Now, still on this book, then believe what you say and act it out. Forgive the negative words others spoke to you and let the past go. What makes us who we are is hidden beyond the extent of what we see in the future. You need to make a decision to forgive the past and let go. Negative experiences can become cancerous cells that overshadow and hinder your movement into becoming who you are supposed to be. As sickness wrecks one down, so also bitterness or something. And you see, now book when we say, it even give you an opportunity to criticize, analyze, and internalize what you read. Please, let's appreciate this, our brother. For 1,000 naira, you can change your life. For 1,000 naira, you can change your life. If this book enter Amazon, enter all this online, you know go fit get on 1,000 naira minimum. $7
on Amazon.
Talk to the mic, sir.
$7 on Amazon.
How much is $7?
3,500 or so.
3,000 something. Yeah? 9 when they get 1,000 naira so because of Brekete family. Let's appreciate this, our brother. So I beg, this not to encourage him. And I so he go be with you anytime where God help you, you package talent where God give you. If you come here, we not go charge you money. We go help you, make you push him. Make you too benefit from the gift where God give me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jide Agbola.
Yes, sir.
Give us your phone number, sir.
My phone number be 081 88 23 59 59. Let me drum again. 081 88 23 59 59.
For the last time you go repeat them, but this time around I won't consider people waiting inside keke and pep. We won't borrow viral, made and copy the number,
okay,
and the people waiting on top of Okada. Now you go repeat the number for the last time, but I won't make I prepare your mind.
Okay, sir.
You get some people will go call you to buy 1 million copies, some go buy 10 copies, some now the money where you sell now they go want dupe you off. So prepare your mind to read in between the lines. Me, now good intention I get by exposing you to the world.
Yes, sir.
How you handle them, Now you sabi.
I know, sir.
Abi, you understand? No hold me responsible.
I know.
So
sir.
for the last time you go, announce this number who they announce, not be for you to carry or complain, go be the person. My wife don't born, my cousin there for hospital, I'm a window, my husband, this. Please, this man is trying to grow himself. So let us support him. When he reach that level, he can assist.
Yes.
Most of us, they make one mistake. You get where your leg go reach before you go begin carry other people along. If not be so, some families when they say papa poor, mama poor, the children, all of them poor, cousins poor. Now misplacement of priority. You never reach when you go carry people for back. You say you won't carry. People for village know they ever they satisfied with you. If you they give them 1 million, another person can give 1,100,000, he better pass you. If you die, life goes on for them. You where they struggle, apart from your parents, apart from your mama, your papa, nobody is a priority on you unless if you are married, then your in-laws are a priority to you. But any other person will be priority. Mark it down. And even your parents, you know, go kill yourself for them. If you get 10 naira, you give your parents 2 naira, 3 naira, because you are trying to grow to get to one stage when we say you go give them 100 naira from 2 naira, 3 naira. But if you keep crashing, you just there where you there, you get small money, you solve. People for village will always give you reason for you to send money. I just pity some people who they do befitting burial. No matter how Obi Kubana or upon all the money we spend, some people still complain. Say food no reach them. So I never see burial will reach Obi Kubana burial, but people still complain. So cut your coat according to the material available, not your size. Some of us, we they carry load, we pass our power, and make we still they poor. I'm not saying you should not be generous. I'm not saying you should not be supportive of your people. Don't overdo. Don't overdo. If person will get one leg, carry person for back, make them escape danger, then go fall, the person wound. Now people no go consider the fact say now genuine intention you get as one person will get one leg, carry somebody. People go begin to blame you. You know, say you get one leg. Why you carry this? See as you don't wound them now. That is the world for you. You supposed escape first. You will get one leg. When you reach where they say somebody they back. Wait till they tell you now. So I beg, if you adjust, you will see changes.
Sure.
Some of our parents can be highly demanding. Bring this, bring that. They won't shift your grandfather position for grave. They won't do this. Unnecessary expenditure. Make sure your parents are not hungry, but don't allow them to push you into extravagancy. But don't shout at them. Look for a diplomatic way of dodging it. Not be by force. It is not obligatory. It's not mandatory. It's not by force. It's not dole. Some of you now, you they do your business. Your business don't they grow. Small thing, they don't bring one problem. You don't pack and go. You pack the money, go give. You come back, start from square one, square zero. When will you grow? That whole money where you carry go give, if they say you give half, they will still survive. The problem go solve. If to say a quarter you give, now you don't pack go give. You were supposed give now, you no fit give. And these days, what I notice be say, you were they fit provide before. If you not fit provide now, see finish go enter.
Yes, sir.
People where they respect you before no go respect you again.
Yes, sir.
For your family, person where you senior, where get money pass you, they go they involve them for discussion, family meeting. Sometimes you will carry age plenty go come sit down. Now the una junior brother una they wait for. You say make we do this, say just wait for them. For their mind they say You wait, sit down here. What you go fit do? Leave the better person, the important person, make you come. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I'm talking to somebody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Most of us, we come from poor homes, poor family. Why we still dey poor now? Because of our attitude to life.
Yes.
Some of us believe, say, the poverty way we grow inside, say, now do then do us. If your papa make mistake, they poor. For you to be poor, now your fault. Because you're supposed to learn from your papa mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Now when we dey children, you go dey hear your papa go dey una dey for room and parlor where dem born all of una one mattress. Now you go hear your papa dey gist. Breeze don't touch am. When I come this town, you know say this GRA wey dey see, then they sell am 1 naira. I say me I not go enter bush. You go to look your papa. So those people wey get vision, wey gree enter bush, now then they vote dey for GRA. We even G, we know the R, you know, na area we dey. Government reserved area. We know they for government. We know they reserved. Na area we dey. We are thief, they brag. Make we talk to ourselves. And if you dey poor, no dey surround yourself with too many poor people. Your thinking will be poor. If you are poor, don't surround yourself with too many poor people. And then if you want to identify with successful people, make sure they are genuinely successful. No go follow ritualists. No go follow people where they do 419 or Yahoo. People when you know say they earn legitimate money, legitimate living. If you lean on them, it no go hard you to succeed, because the way to success no get too many colors, now one color. Yeah. But you need to identify yourself with somebody that knows the color of success. If you deal with too many poor people, their thinking is poor. Even when they see success, they don't recognize success. They stay away from success. Now there you go see person where they for where they work. Somebody look am. He say, tomorrow you are going to Onitsha to go and do something. Hey, they want to use me for money. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It gets some people, as we lock this place, as we did for open air studio now, they do program, make lizard when they by mistake, just now. Some people go be listening and they send the lizard. Who send them?
Nobody, sir.
Some people no get money, but they still they believe say somebody they harm them, somebody they plan evil against them. Yes, we know evil people they. You know to do them anything, you know they drag anything with them, but now your failure, now then they look for. Just because you find is a problem. Because clothes they fit you is a problem. Because of where you they work is a problem. Because people they admire you a lot is a problem. Because you sabi speak English is a problem. Because you sabi write is a problem. Because you sabi dance is a problem. When you identify them, we call them negative energy. What do? Avoid them. Don't keep malice with them. Just avoid them. Mama Joy, how are you? Fine. You know saying Mama Joy no like you. Even as you greet, if you look, you go see say you do. Mama Joy, how are you? And anybody when no they agree answer you where they keep malice with you. If you want greet them loud so that people go hear say you greet them. If I know say and then they keep malice with me, I go wait when she don't near people. And then good morning, no, how are you, ma? Now shame she go. When you do an overtime, you see say you still maintain, then avoid them. Not be by force to greet them. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
But the bottom line today for this our discussion be say no carry load will pass your power. Because the God will create you, no go ever give you load will pass you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So my brother,
The number again, sir.
You go give the number, but bring 10 copies for me. Make I buy 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And
Thank you so much,
you reach
sir.
10 copies there. 5. You go bring 5 more. Go give her him money. Okay, you now they gather the money. So I have 1 here plus 5, 6. Plus, now it remain 4. So give us the number again. That time where I read page 30, 32, 33. Now just randomly I read this book. If you anywhere where you day, just pick this book randomly and read it. Learn how to utilize your time. No waste your time. Productivity is something when we say it they make person more responsible in life. Without responsibilities, you can never be responsible.
Sure.
Now I make a tell you now. Even at family level, your small children, give them different responsibilities. If it be say one person, you know, say in Japan no reach your last born, tell and say na go dey in charge of anything we fall for ground. Make sure say you carry on. You are, as they give human being responsibility, you they make them more responsible in life. Some of us are irresponsible today, not because they are supposed to be irresponsible, but because there was nobody to guide them in life as they were growing. We did like that. Something where some of us will get luck, where we go see wrong things, talk say this thing they wrong. Now because as we they grow, our parents show us say this thing they wrong. Some people they to give you something with left hand no be problem. To them it's normal. But we will grow. See, say our parents taught us to give person something with left hand. Not disrespect. So now make they talk say picking where they were born for community where different tribes they. That picking they get what they call native intelligence. And native intelligence, they pass intelligence where they did for classroom. Because native intelligence now they translate to street wiseness. Street wiseness, you can get a professor here we know they street wise. You get person we get native intelligence plus street wiseness. When something happen emergency, professor go they look for way to escape. That native intelligence person don't work because no be English. If you are talking about biology, sociology, this person with native intelligence will apply rhoniology and escapiology. Are we together? For the last time, announce the phone number again.
081 88.
You know, hold the microphone properly.
23.
No, start afresh, sir.
Okay, sir. 081 88 23 59 59.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now you go step out now.
Yes, sir.
Make you receive calls.
Okay, sir.
Where you supposed to supply them, you supply them.
Yes, sir.
20 minutes to the end of the program. Come back.
Okay, sir.
Come give us update. Make we appreciate them,
Thank you
encourage
so
them. Hold on for them first. My brothers, my sisters, if we look at and assist time, don't they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to the not they go. When we get updates, make we raise up on our hands. Update. We don't do on a matter before when I get update. Okay, now only 2 people get update. Waiting they worry now, why wanna they hide hand? Okay, we go do update. But you know, as part of taking over Nigeria, as part of we, the masses, taking over Nigeria and telling some of our leaders that it is no longer business as usual. say we don't tire with the sea finish. We don't tire with the old method. We don't tire with all the conventionalities. This time around, we are looking forward to a new and improved Nigeria, where we, the masses, now we go decide the direction where Nigeria go. Where we no go allow Godfather to dictate to person wey dey for office what he go do. Now it make we talk say we go raise 10 people where Nigerians go choose amongst them. Even these 10 people, Nigerians, they choose them, they come. We don't already get 6 people waiting for ground. One of them, now, the present Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I don't make we appreciate him. Professor Yomi Oshibanjo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. In his own case, Nigerians get sympathy for him. Why? Because of waiting in the past through. Number 2, he resemble person wey go turn things around for Nigeria if he get the complete power. No be collect hold for me, make I come back. Because anytime where the president travel, President Muhammadu Buhari, where he transmit power give the vice president, before the president go come back, we'll now go see one or two positive changes. No be so? So those things now qualify the vice president to be amongst the list of the 10 people where we won't buy form, we won't do poster, we go do everything for them. Kobo they no go spend unless if they hungry them to spend money. We know they have the money, but we Nigerians are going to provide everything they need. And we are not saying this is the party to vote. Nothing concerns us with any political party, whether PDP, APC, ABGA, ACC, CPC, Panadol, all of them. Nothing concerns us with their political party. The individual, your record now go qualify you. And this time around, once we don't sponsor these 10 people, it's in now we now go decide who amongst the 10 people you go vote. Nobody is telling you vote this person. The same campaign where we do for this person, now it's the same campaign. Now, for them to come tell the whole world, most especially Nigerians, waiting then they plan to do to move Nigeria forward. And for everybody we talk with you, what we go talk, we go record and keep. If you no fulfill the promise, because this time around timetable go day. Nothing like when you do 4 years, you go talk say now because 4 years. What if part time now 1 year? I don't know whether I want to understand. This is time. The same thing where we talk about the reality of time. If you have a good timetable, you don't address what you don't put what you want to achieve in the next 365 days. And under 365 days, another, you do timetable, you push until you achieve them. Some people know they ever chart their course against the direction of the wind. Where the wind they go, now there then they go. This time around, no more godfatherism. Now we be the godfather. And now we be the servants. Now we be the citizens. And our leaders go understand, say, even as we be servant to Nigeria, then be servants to us. So servant where they serve servant. We go do them till we get them right. My brothers, my sisters, part of this movement where we they do, can't talk waiting you go feed do for Nigeria. We get somebody where they very unassuming. If you see them, you know they even carry success for shoulder. Now person when they say, if you go event, as others they show themselves, they sit down for front seat. They sit down for back seat until they drag and come front seat. And by the time you open mouth talk, because now auto he be. na person wey be say e get both classroom intelligence and native intelligence. Why? Because e get exposure for village small. Ladies and gentlemen, e get somebody wey sit down here. Na author e be, and he carry authority for him body because he get record wey qualify him to enter Brekete family studio. I no go introduce him. He go collect microphone. He go introduce himself. Dear sir.
Yeah.
Dear.
Yeah. Oh, should I? This one? Oh.
Yes, sit down, sit down.
Oh, okay. Honorary President.
Yes, it's on.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Nigerians. My name is Kingsley Bosa Chedu Ayodele Mogalo.
Hey, sentence. This man fit get a issue with immigrations. Why? When the name go full the international passport. Tell us your name again, sir.
My name is Kingsley Bosa Chedu Ayodele Mogalo.
Tell us who you be first of all,
Okay.
and waiting you don't achieve in life will qualify you to sit down for seat inside Brekete Family Reality Radio and Television Magazine Program Talk.
Thank you. I don't work for United Nations for 17 years. Help all these countries we get the kind of problem where Nigeria get today. Rwandan genocide. Now we help Rwanda come out from that trouble, rebuild Rwanda. Cambodia, the same thing. Croatia, for former Yugoslavia, the same thing. Now they call conflict resolution. Now they call nation building. Countries where different ethnic groups just hold hand like this for each other. Say, this one, no go survive. This one, now we go survive. We don't sort all those kind of problem out. And if you look Nigeria today,
And you'll be part of the team where follow intervene for this matter.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, and I may lead many of the teams where help sort out this country program problems. That one is number one. I be Deputy Governor, Central Bank of Nigeria, from 2009 to 2014. Now me lead the program where help stabilize banks where they do like say they won't fall after global financial crisis for 2008. So the fact say no bank fail, no depositor lose money.
That way banks can they do merger.
Exactly.
My left leg no strong. Your right leg, your left leg strong.
Yes.
So you go borrow person way in leg strong, join your leg.
Yeah.
Make una stand the worker.
Exactly.
Be that time way.
Yes, and then also, Nami lead the team where develop and introduce BVN. You know what? You get your everybody getting BVN.
Yes, sir.
Nami lead the team where bring that thing out to help payment system. Now, I also there for a group where they call Monetary Policy Committee. Now, we bring inflation down from double digit down to 8% by 2014. By the time where I come out from central bank, inflation don't fall. So, these now the kind of experience where I get. I don't be professor for United States, professor for waiting that they call Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy, where they for Tufts University and Harvard University for Boston. I'll be professor there. For 2019, I've been run for president for the first time. For 2023, I go run again. The basis on which I am running is very simple. It don't reach time where Nigeria is supposed to join 21st century. Nigeria supposed to be led by person where get what they call leadership ability, capacity. No be just politics. Politics now one thing, governance now another thing. Nigeria, we get plenty politicians, but we don't get leaders. Now, be the problem today. Say young people know they get job, graduate from school, no job, no unemployment, very high. When I become president, this problem we go solve them. I get idea for how to fix the economy proper. We'll be say, I get idea for how to fix the education system proper. When I become president, ASU strike will end. It will never happen again. I'll be professor. As I be waiting, we supposed to fix the education system. We're supposed to invest for education. Now, number one for every society, education and healthcare. These two things. So, this kind of thing.
Education, healthcare, and pension.
Social security. We go make sure, say, people will work hard most of their life for their old age, don't know gonna suffer.
Yes.
It's a big problem in this country. The reason be say we know they manage our money well. See us with they borrow like drunken sailor now. Every year Nigeria go borrow. Every year. They now get what they call borrowing plan. When a man or woman get borrowing plan for a life, that kind of life, how it be? A serious problem that life gets. Because that whole life, the thing where they do now to they pay back, we say. Now to they pay back people where they owe. If na human being you be, that kind of life na bad life. Because you know fit bring money, train your children. You know fit bring money, invest in business. You just they borrow, they pay back. You just they borrow, they pay back. You don't get plan. Now the situation where Nigeria day today. So I get that economic mind where Nigeria need now. I get that diplomatic mind for nation building. Nigerians, they quarrel, say we be Igbo, we be Yoruba, we be Hausa, Fulani, we be this. That one a small problem. I go fix them well. Because I sabi how to build nations, how to unite people where they quarrel. You get us with they do them. But the people where they do politics for Nigeria, they know sabi them. In fact, now those things then they do politics to divide Nigerians. We are this, we are that, we have to have power. That is nonsense. Go to America, they are moving forward. Go to Malaysia, they are moving forward. Go to Singapore, they are moving forward. Go to Malaysia, go to Israel. Everybody, they are moving forward. For Nigeria, with the fight, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. Now because, say, we never get the kind leadership where we deserve. Everybody for Nigeria go tell you, say, this country, they complex. Nothing they complex about Nigeria. The only thing where they complex be say we never, as ordinary citizens, decide to give power to the people where sabi. When you talk, they say, the man they blow grammar. If they blow grammar, there is no country in the world that is making progress that is not led by people blowing grammar. That is what drive idea.
But Chinese know they speak grammar now, but
they speak their own grammar.
Oh, okay.
They speak their own grammar for Chinese.
It must not be English grammar.
No, it must not be English grammar. The thing where they talk, they say intellect, ideas. Now they rule this world. People where they invent electricity, people where they invent television, people where they invent idea. Abi, no be so. Idea. So if you come for country, people know they respect idea. People just they respect people where they steal government money, they use them, they oppress us for election, they distribute 5k. Now those kind of people we they vote for. How your country go make progress? You know fit. Electricity no day, water no day, job no day, security no day.
But the government is trying.
They are trying, but they can do better.
Okay, they can do better.
They can do better. So we have to put people who can do better. That is the point. Shoe get size. Shoe get weighting size. Every shoe no be the same size. Every human being no get the same kind capacity.
To leave it.
So some people their capacity reach here.
No change.
Some people their capacity reach here. 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 Every society where they make progress now, the people where they select people when their capacity they high. If they select people when their capacity they low, you know if it make progress. So now this kind of idea where I get for Nigeria, how to unite Nigeria, how the economy go there better, how Nigeria, where don't they before Nigeria, a very proud country for the world. When you say you're a Nigerian, people go bow down. Today, when they see your green passport, they start looking at you like you're 419, Yahoo boy. It's bad. It's because of bad leadership. So, look at security. See, as bandits, they kill Nigerians like say they be flies.
But they kill them now. Bandits now don't they collect fire for body?
Good.
Yes. Where?
Good. When yes. When I become president, they'll be only fire then go collect. They go wrong come out from Nigeria.
We no one made the wrong come out.
They have to
appreciate.
They have to.
We go end their matter for Nigeria. They no go even because if they wrong come out in another country, then they
go cause problem.
We go make sure say matter end here.
Matter end. So we go take care of that because one Nigerian life is too much to lose.
Thank you.
To terrorism.
Not
to talk about hundreds of lives. Not to talk about thousands, as we are seeing today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You. Please make we appreciate them. Once again, your name na
Kingsley Bosa Chiedu Ayodele Moralo.
Now, make you remember, say, if God confirms, say, now you can become president. Say, we go hold you
accountable
to everything where you promise here.
Now, so
you know, talk they cheap.
Indeed.
Not to implement them.
Yes. Naima they talk say.
You see, if you want to really get it right in Nigeria.
Yes.
You see, police.
Yeah.
You have to restructure police.
Complete.
And give them a better welfare package.
Absolutely. That's there for my plan. Now part of my plan.
Number 2, you have to restructure civil service.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Some civil servants no get business being civil servants.
Yes.
Some civil servants are evil servants.
Yes.
Some civil servants follow for the destruction where they happen for this country, including stealing of money.
Yes.
So make you add them to waiting.
That one
you go do.
You're there for my plan.
We go hold una responsible.
Yes.
You see, those days where politicians do anyhow waka, get away with them. It don't pass.
It don't pass.
Our eyes don't tear now.
Ordinary president, let me tell you something.
Mm.
Many people sabi say I be the man where get plan. But nobody say I get plan be the issue. I get plan to execute the plan.
You get plan
to execute the plan. Make I explain. When I become president for Nigeria, it get 4 units where go there for my office. We go make sure say everything where they promise, we go do them. We no go fit do them 100%, but we go get at least 80%. Nigeria don't wall. Nigeria don't sink low. If I come here tell you say if I become president within 1 year Nigeria go be like heaven, I'm deceiving you. But we have to begin to lay the foundation for Nigeria to come back. Those 4 units now waiting. 1,
my brother. Yes. Okay. Continue. But I will draw your attention to something.
Yes. Office of National Strategy. That office Naim go draw the grand plan. So for 4 years from here now where we dey. By the time we finish 4 years, now here we go there. Number 2, National Office of Risk Management. Waiting be say president promise something, he no do them. Now because he know they manage the risks, where they stop them from achieving the thing where you want to do. You get like political risk, you become president, traditional rulers come full your office. They lobby for this, they lobby for that. You forget the thing where you promise, you begin to appoint the wrong people. The first thing now to appoint dream team, capable people to help you. Not one person
what if the dream team can't disappoint you? Now human beings you they talk so.
Anybody will disappoint and they come. The 3rd one, performance management. That performance management unit now to they watch the dream team.
Okay.
If you no perform your
contract, they go to evaluate them.
They go to evaluate them every 3 months. If you no perform, we fire you. When I become president, within the first 6 months, almost certain, at least 2 ministers will be fired if you're not performing. Because when you fire somebody, everybody will sit up. Everybody wants to have their job. So you must set example. Performance management, the final one. Now talent management. We go look for Nigerians where sabi for economy, for technology, works and housing, rail, electricity. All these things, we go find Nigerians where sabi and well. And you don't need to know me. People go, they get phone calls, say, where you dey, come help Nigeria. No be say people go, they go lobby for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of success.
Thank you.
Make we appreciate them again.
Thank you, Honorary President.
You say your name na
Kingsley Bosa Chedu Ayodele Moyalo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. I'll be professor, but I know they add that one.
Okay. Make we appreciate ourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please be seated, sir. My brothers, my sisters, if I looked at and assist time, don't they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to the not they go. Today, when you don't enter this studio, you go connect with the ordinary people, make you see how waiting ordinary people they pass through. You see, this studio where you sit down, so. And my respect for the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be there forever. This man comes sit down for Brekete family studio. That time said now bamboo studio we they use. He sit down for almost 3 hours. As we they do cases, we they hand over some cases to them. And as we carry those cases before 1 year, all the cases we will give him, he resolved them, including that of Nitel's staff. How much be the money? 16 point something billion naira. Let's appreciate the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo. So, you see, here, now place where you go connect with the extraordinary Nigerians. Make we take update. The man where rush come here, they cry, say they arresting son for airport. Please come forward. Carry microphone, sit down, sir. Sit down, sir. Sir, what be your name?
Good morning, Honorary President.
Morning, sir.
My name is John Umoru.
John Umoru, now you be the man where come all the way from Lagos.
Yes, sir.
You carry cry come.
Serious cry.
Why if you say you no stay for Lagos make you solve your problem?
My Honorary President, before I have anything to say, I will say thank you very much. What I saw here, I never think it exists in Nigeria. In fact, I was in deep sorrow before I came here. I was sitting at home when my second son told me that my first son is preparing to come down, and that, as a matter of fact, is already on his way
to Nigeria.
And that they'll be waiting in the airport, or to see that they could not see him and the flight has landed. Daddy, hurry up and start coming to Lagos. That was how I ran to Lagos.
From where?
From Benin. On getting to Lagos, I met them. They were still sitting down there. Somebody came and said a while ago that they sighted my son. He was surrounded by some people I will not mention, who took him away. I said to where? And I could not just place it because I was completely confused. They could not account for who took him and where they took him to. But because the boy himself they were dealing with was very intelligent, the boy took, even though he was on handcuff, he took his phone and he videoed the office they kept him, and he sent the video clip to his wife, a white lady.
In which country?
In Italy. It was while we were still sitting in the airport, the wife sent that video clip to us that we should look for that particular office. That is where he is. We searched all through like mad people in international airports, and we discovered the office exactly the way he videoed it. So the people there could not deny that they know about him. And I said, where is he? They said I should take off and go to Shan Shagain office. I went there, I did not see him, no record. They did not write anything. They said I should go to Ikoyi. I went to Ikoyi, no record. They said I should, for security purposes, I'm not mentioning the name of the people. They said I should go back to the airport. I went to the airport. And this time around, it was almost a heavy fight between me and the director there. I seized the man. I told him, I said, either I will die or you give me my son.
Okay, hold on there. We go cut short this explanation.
Yes, sir.
For national security's sake.
Yes, sir.
And for people who care to hear and understand, the arrest where they arrest this young man is based on intelligence report on the young man. And when I tell you, and I say Nigerian security system, in fact, our armed forces, they go abroad, then they carry medal, come back. Never you ever look down on our security people. Now, waiting make the whole and be say, this young man, when he was much, much younger, he get waiting youthful exuberance, push him, where he go put hand. Part of these small, small things where children they do. Now they put record down as they enter Nigeria. Our intelligence cycle don't harvest that information. And today, as if we say, they don't discover waiting happen, how it happened, when it happened, and this person, a new person now, is a new leaf entirely. See, I'm here, they no detain him again. Let's appreciate the federal government of Nigeria. All the other explanations now process of getting the truth. So, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, other parents, when they hear me, why I talk, say, make you talk here now, because make una notice, say, youths where they hear me, children where they hear me, remember, this person, when he do this thing, he was like less than 10 years, Abi?
10 years ago.
Yes.
10 years ago.
This thing, something where you do 10 years ago, now he hunt him. He leave Italy, enter Nigeria, the thing pursue him. For those of una wey be young girls, boys they deceive una. Do me your nude picture. You naked yourself, they do video, they send to them. Be careful. You go marry one day, maybe you no be him, you go marry. Out of jealousy or annoyance, you go expose the thing, or you take and they blackmail you. Whether you and your boyfriend they record you, no problem. Your girlfriend, they record you, no problem. You as husband and wife, the day where you see your wife carry phone, won't record you either with your knowledge, or should they try to hide them to record, you should know that your grave is close by. Because the same husband and wife where you see, then do I love you, one day, now you they hear say one kill one carry. I don't know whether I understand.
Yes, sir.
So anything we go reach make person record your nakedness, avoid them. Anything where you not say, if you do them today, in the next 15, 20 years, if God spare your life, you no go be proud of yourself saying, are you do them? Not do them now. Avoid them. The devil is a liar. I beg. Some of our children, due to youthful exuberance, love, they shock them. They will do video, send. You don't know how many people go collect the video. Okay, let's assume, say, you know, even give anybody. Phone spoil, you carry and go repair. Or phone lost. I don't know whether I understand.
Yes,
they remove memory card, everything done there inside memory card. It didn't be not the worry me, make I talk this thing. Many people, that time when I did in good terms, no be problem. But you get guarantee, say, you and this person no go ever get misunderstanding. How are you sure? You get some people, small misunderstanding, they will expose every secret way they know about you. Small misunderstanding. Now me they do this for them. Now me they do this for them. Some of the things you go not say, now only you and the person sabi that thing. You go come hear them outside. So if such a person get your naked video, you are finished. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now this young man here, waiting, make him, where them pick him from airport as soon as he land Nigeria. Now waiting he do 10 years ago. How old are you, young man?
Now I'm 28, sir.
Eh?
28, sir.
28.
Yes, sir.
That time when he committed that thing, he was 18. 10 years down the line, the thing they pursue him. Make he even thank God say he don't get clearance for this arrest where they arrest him. What if to say, you know, come Nigeria now when he decides say he won't come with his wife and children, all of them, daddy, we're going to Nigeria. From airport, carrying papa. Person picking today, now he go be person papa tomorrow by the grace of God.
Amen.
Make una they watch waiting una they put una hand. Cultism, Yahoo, naked video, and other social vices. Be careful. Kia
Fulu.
Kia
Fulu.
Asim kia
Fulu.
We appreciate the federal government of Nigeria, and we thank God say our security personnel, them, our intelligence community, no be sleep, then they sleep. If they say this young man enter Nigeria, he work out, just go, you no get this challenge. Italian security intelligence community go to say, these people are, but they show them, teach them work, say, look, as soon as they watch people, now so we they watch people. In fact, our own people, they more intelligent than their own. Let's appreciate the intelligence community. Thank you. So are you happy that you are
Honorary President, see, happiness is an understatement. For several years, I never set eyes on my son. Immediately they took me, the moment you mentioned it in this studio, 3 hours later, things started happening. They took me like an executive man, sat down comfortably in their office, and they showed me much more respect that I never imagined. It was there and I knew truly that Nigerians, we have intelligent people.
Thank you.
The people in that office, they are very intelligent and they are fathers.
Thank you very much.
When I saw how they were, my heart was relaxed.
Thank you.
And I left until they released him.
Thank you very
I
much.
want to say thank you very much, sir. Henceforth, I am now a family member of Brekete family.
Hey!
Amen. And the son, sir, the boy they took has a lot in his head. He's very, very intelligent. He can do a lot of things that will benefit this country.
We go.
Yes, sir.
We go take and close by.
Okay, sir.
Well, as a Brekete family member, make I do the ordinary president's this thing. Then you go do them. We go answer all lo for you.
Okay,
are you ready?
Yes,
see
sir.
the way I go do them. Even your son go do them. I know. If you like, make you use Italian language do them. But watch me. Lembe lembe.
Oh lo lo lo.
Lembe lembe.
Oh lo lo lo.
Belembe.
Oh lo lo lo.
Over to you now.
Okay, I should.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Belembe. Oh lo lo lo.
Belembe.
Oh lo lo lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo. You see this thing what you do. Make we see whether Kingsley, Olufemi, Mogalo, Madu, whether you go fit do Casey, you go there here. Now, Prof, watch me. I'm going to do it 3 times. Then you try to mimic me.
Okay.
Lembe, lembe.
Oh, no, no, no.
Lembe, lembe.
Oh, no, no, no.
Belembe.
Oh, no, no, no.
Over to you.
Hembelembe. Hembelembe. Hey ha ha.
No. Thank you. So, my son, can you do it? Yeah, you try. You do hembelembe.
Hembelembe.
Oh, no.
Hembelembe.
Oh, no.
Hembelembe.
No. Make we appreciate everybody. Make we appreciate ourselves. Thank you very much. You can now go back to your seats. Thank you. Make we appreciate them. Yes, Elijah, you want to talk? See the other mic.
My ordinary, sir. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
I remember the first time this man came to the studio, our daddy here. He was so, in fact, you won't know he's the one now. Everybody will follow you. I lost my son. Oh. I didn't see my son. I didn't recognize him again.
Nah, so.
We thank God.
Yes, ma. Thank you. Yes, next update, please. Quickly, let's save time. We get somebody here. Your Excellency, Distinguished Ambassador Potopoto, the Brekete family ambassador in France. Good morning.
Ordinary.
How France today?
Thank God, sir. You see,
write for paper and give them now.
Alter your outlook upon life, and your outlook life will alter. God Almighty have blessed you. He will favor you and go before His hand.
Amen.
And He will uphold you.
Amen. And you too. All of us.
Every converge of evil conspiracy, He will lighten up your path and establish your good thoughts.
Amen.
I'm so happy. You see, this is how it's supposed to be. And they tell that our oncoming president, as he want to be there. You see, not only Nigeria, some of the things where they happen. You see, as in talk, you see, he can do well, but people where they around them, might be problem. Because I see we are trained, they look for fuel where they stop on the road. It's what he will look upon. I get what I'm saying.
But not be just to talk. Although in talk say he get plan and he get plan to execute the plan. But you see, some of these people, they fit they good. But when they want form cabinet, they go carry, now make, why we talk say we go buy form for them, we go do poster for them, we go do campaign for them, all of them.
Yes.
Now because make one godfather no talk say na him sponsor, na him do this, so minister, na me go give, so director general, na me go give, so executive vice chairman, na me go give. In the absence of godfatherism, I believe we will get it right this time around by the grace of God.
Amen.
Thank you.
That is true. No, as you build yourself in good faith and knowledge and making the best of what you have. Ordinarily, I am urging the Nigerians to vote with their conscience. Be like say, if say we know, Now it make most of the issues in our society today enter prayer point. Even our good morning self go enter prayer point. Make everyone stand up, join hand and heart. Let us move forward.
Thank you.
Because person when get a new girlfriend, he go small, he go remain small, make he hear the footmark of ghost. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's make we appreciate Poto Poto. My brothers, my sisters, if we now look at and assist the time, don't they give us signal to do the signal, make we continue to the van, they go. Yes, your name?
Good morning, my ordinary presence. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is John Ojoma Patience.
Daisy, you don't listen to this update before you carry them enter studio?
Yes, sir.
Waiting be the update.
So so we send them go where Baba work before he die. So they say may they give them 1 year and some months to pay them the benefit of their family.
Oh yeah, quickly give them. My dear, talk to me now. Waiting be your name?
I'm John Ojoma.
Okay, where your papa work before?
My ordinary presence. Before I will say everything for you, I want to appreciate you because you are a wonderful man. What you do for my mom, I can't explain. I cannot even say. If I continue to say it, what you do for my mom, it's as if I will cry. But ordinary presence, thank you so much.
No, please sit down, ma. Please, ma.
You rescue my mother for death, which I cannot explain, which you yourself will not understand. The day you buy food for my mother, ordinary present, I can't even tell. What happened to my mother that time that you buy food for her? It's as if you know what is happening to her. When you buy the food for my mom just recover herself back. Thank you, ordinary present.
You're welcome, my dear.
May the Lord continue to bless you.
Amen. So
whosoever that wants your downfall, the person will die before you.
Amen. Thank you. So where daddy been work?
Prison. My daddy is working at Nigeria Prison Service.
Where in there now?
He's dead.
He's late.
He's late now.
Okay. Which year your father died?
My father died 2012.
2012.
Yes, sir.
And this is 2022.
Yes, sir.
When I carry cry come.
Yes.
I can't talk say make una go their office.
Yes, sir.
As una go their office since that 2012 where our daddy died, reach 2022 when una carry cry come here. They no settle una. They no give una anything.
They no give us anything.
So when una can't go this time around, what did they can't tell una?
When you send me to the DPO, I want to appreciate. When you send me to their office, I want to appreciate Nigeria Prison Service. They are wonderful. Immediately when I reached there, when they asked me, am I from Brekete family? I say yes. I called the number you gave me. When I called the number, it asked me to enter inside. Immediately I enter inside. He now called like 4 warders or 5 to listen to me. When I said everything I explained everything to him. He now called Momo. Daddy, that Momo is very wonderful. If you have that kind of man, 3 in this country or 4, God.
Make we appreciate Momo.
I lost my dad. I thought that I would never have someone like my dad again. Momo Hamed Isa is more than my dad. Momo Hamed Isa.
Momo Hamed Isa.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I beg, you get somebody where they impersonate me for social media. Even they collect money in my name. I will show una the page. I beg anybody where know him, make una help me catch him. But as she mentioned Momo Ahmed Isa, now I will give them, they go send them. So continue quickly. Let us save time.
When Momo Ahmed Isa come, he now listened to me that I should say everything in my dialect and explain everything. He now say, okay, I should give him my brother's phone number. Then when I give them my brother's phone number, then call my brother. So then first call Okpanashi. After they call Okpanashi say they were even looking for somebody who will help them, that they will share the money into 2. which those my father office tell Okpanachi that you have already God have already do it. You have already find a person that will help you not to collect 5 naira for your hand. Just try and come. He say, hey, you don't have transport to come. This, that. They say, just find transport that they want to see you. After that, I give them the Emmanuel phone number, which is my brother. I give them. And when I give them, they call Emmanuel. Emmanuel said that, okay, sir, that he will try to come, but he have to call Okpanachi first because it's not the holiness of king. So when after that,
leave this long language. Waiting they can't tell you now finally.
After when they submit everything to there, they ask us to come back to they ask us to come back 1 year 6 months, which we have already submit this paper in Lokoja.
They say make una come back after 1 year 6 months.
Yes, sir. Before they can be able to pay us the money, sir.
And you say prison na wonderful people. Your father died.
When we go to Sigma pension office.
Now for Sigma pension, they tell you, say make una come back 1 year 6 months. No, we no go agree. Elder, collect the second mic. We have to work on this. Our sound is still they do croak. Elder, sir.
Yes, sir.
You go, I beg, make you no vex. You go follow this woman and her daughter to Sigma pensions.
Yes, sir.
This is unacceptable. Highly unacceptable. Person died 2012. This is 2022. We intervened for the matter. Prison service referred them to Sigma pension. Now Sigma pension is saying 1 year 6 months. No, you know hear them where. You know hear them where.
I hear them well. That is what they told them. Even one word.
You were there when they talk them.
One word that followed. I was not there. My one word that followed them. The name of the warder is Jonathan.
So Jonathan did there when they talk 1 year 6 months.
Yes, with my brothers.
For somebody who died 10 years ago. No, it's unacceptable. Sigma pensions. If una they hear me, make una come clear the air. Meanwhile, elder, you they carry this woman and her daughter. Una they go Sigma pensions office, and we they tell them say we no agree. This is unacceptable. If they no fit do the business, make them close shop. How can somebody die 10 years ago to settle them now? Una they talk say make. I'm not sure say your brother they hear English. I'm not sure say your brother they hear English. Make we hear from them first. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Other present. I can even give you my brother's phone number.
Leave your brother. We know they hear English. Wait. Thank you very much. Make we appreciate them. Daisy, next. Okay. Thank you. Make we go sit down. Thank you.
The next case is from Yakubu Husseini. He alleged say they accuse the father saying he raped one 13-year-old girl, and then since then they don't see any evidence. They can't carry the father go. So the mother, the wife of the man, they studio with the son of the man. They studio, sir.
This thing they seize. Use the other mic, please. You sure say when I change the batteries? I don't know what you will go do about this sound though. Daisy.
Yes, sir.
You see anything rape?
Yes, sir.
I they try to be careful.
Okay, sir.
I they try to be very, very careful.
Okay, sir.
Make we not attract the anger of God upon our lives.
Okay, sir.
Anything rape. Yes, we know say some people they lie on top of some people. But we need to be very, very careful before we go come they defend what you will not supposed to defend.
Okay, sir.
Make them sit down first.
Okay, sir.
I'm not in a hurry. Make we investigate.
Okay, sir.
We go to the area.
Okay.
We go find out the kind person when he be before this incident happen.
Okay, sir.
How he take happen. Who and who be dead here. I beg.
Okay, sir.
Make una no put me for trouble.
No problem, sir.
Don't be in a hurry. Next case, please.
Okay, sir. The next case now from Mr. Monday Atodo. They allege say the mama work for Kogi State for some years, and then the house where they stay, the place where they stay, they say make they dey there first. Say government go give them when they want sell them, they go tell them. So they
Please
say for
come.
behind mama back, mama don't dey there for years because she don't work for Kogi State. So for behind mama back,
Where mama dey?
mama no come, but her children come.
Okay,
So behind mama back, they can't sell them to somebody else.
Please. No, you know they go anywhere. You come late, and you know they go anywhere. Elder, I beg. You know say even as he come late, we're not supposed to allow him enter. So I beg, leave him. He go fit take care of himself. Thank you. Make we appreciate him for not going out until the program finish. Yes, what be your name, sir?
Good morning. Good morning, the ordinary president.
Yes, sir. What be your name?
My name is Atodo Onubi Monday.
Okay. Make we hear from her quickly.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes.
My name is Gift Elojo Atodo.
Okay. Una carry complaint say una mama have been work with
General Hospital Ida in Kogi State.
As what?
As a ward attendant.
Ward attendant.
Yes.
So wetin come happen wey una carry cry come?
Where mommy lives in Ida, Kogi State.
Wetin be the name of the area? Wetin be the name of the quarters?
GRA. It's like
house number what?
House number LP GP 004B. She lives there. She has been living there for like 10 years plus now also. And the place is like an estate owned by our state government. It was allocated to her in 2010 on temporary basis, pending when they are supposed to be auctioned to the occupants, mommy inclusive. Currently, mommy is a pensioner, a widow, and about 71 years old. But in 2021, luckily for the occupants, the quarters were auctioned. But mommy's allocation was wrongly or fraudulently allocated to a lawyer. When she complained, the lawyer said that mommy...
Is the lawyer working with the hospital too?
No, the lawyer is working with the state government. He's working in the Ministry of Justice in Kogi State. When mommy called, the lawyer said that mommy has no money to pay and that the location of the quarters, being GRA, is not meant for people like mommy. He told her that? It was to me that he told that.
He told you that?
Yes. We met in the office of the Attorney General of the state in Abuja here. The man has an office in Abuja.
The Attorney General of Benue of Kogi State?
Yes.
So when I meet for in office?
The man invited me and the lawyer. We came here. He wanted to settle up through our uncle that works with appeal court. It was my uncle that directed me to the Attorney General of the state so that he can settle us. So in his words, that's in the lawyer's words, he said that he brought out the allocation paper and said this is the paper and this is the figure on the paper, that the figure is around 6-point-something million naira. That even if they give the quarter to mommy, will he be able to pay? Will she be able to pay this kind of amount? And that that we are fighting for the quarter because the place is a GRA. What we don't really know is that GRA is not meant for everybody. In his words.
What tribe is this lawyer?
He's an Igala man.
What tribe are you?
I'm an Igala person.
I was going to suspend this matter.
Okay.
You are going to take this matter to the palace of Ataigala.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
If Ataigala no fit settle this matter,
thank you.
Then we go take this matter to the Nigerian Bar Association.
Thank you.
We go. They know what they go do about them. But for now, we go carry the matter, go meet His Royal Majesty Ataigala. Make he call the lawyer to order. Make you understand. Say this life. Today you day up. Tomorrow you don't know where you go be. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Immediately after the program, I go look for His Royal Majesty's number. I go call him. Then I go refer. And I sure say this one no passing power. Okay, Elder won't talk. Sorry.
Honourable President,
sir,
thank you for intervening over this matter. In fact, it's a serious one because
Mama is not just 70-something years, but she's weak. Very, very weak.
Oh,
if you
my.
look at the picture,
Oh.
then you know that Mama is seriously weak. One, she's facing the torment of the lawyer, and she's also weak in health. From all indication, they are, as at Friday, they are still threatening Mama that she should move out from that place, or else they will bundle her away from that place, from the house. So that's why I'm saying that thank you for intervening over this matter. I'm sure with this now, he will know, definitely people will talk to him for him to know that, yeah, the matter has gotten to you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Elder. Okay, next case, please. Then before we go do next case, you get some kind of sicknesses where don't they kill people now. No be HIV. Oh. In fact, this sickness don't they kill people past HIV. And no be hepatitis. Oh. Now one sickness when we say before, when we be children, if we hear say person get that sickness, the first thing we go come our mind na elderly person, and the next thing we go come off our mouth now, wetin they think? Hypertension. Hypertension now don't they everywhere, including children when no reach my age. Hypertension. Where they get hypertension? I don't know. Wetin then they think? I don't know. Sometimes food where we they chop. Our lifestyle they responsible for many of the things where they happen to us. But as it be say, I no be authority. You get somebody will be authority. Our own one and only Dr. Otabo of Alliance Hospital. He there for studio, make we appreciate her. Doctor, see your seat there, sir. We no go appreciate him, abi. This man don't do treatment for our patients totaling over 40 million naira within this space of time where we engage them free of charge. We not reach to appreciate them. He do and so te shame no dey allow me refer patient to them again, because me I get them for mind before I send the patient. I get small money where I go. He no go talk say no. When I remember one lady we call me one night, where her leg pieces, where enter motor, where one chance throw away am along the express, where another motor match am, where she they go, they do traditional sote leg con they go, spinal cord don they go. Where she call me, where I carry her go doc. In fact, if Doctor, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Honorable President.
Yes, sir.
I have good news for you concerning her, Mariam. She was discharged from the hospital last week. She's doing well.
Yes, introduce yourself properly, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Ordinary President and members of Brekete family. My name is Dr. Christopher Otabo. I'm the Medical Director of Alliance Hospital here in Abuja. Thank you for the opportunity that you give to me to talk to Nigerians about matters that affect their health. And because sitting in my hospital there, we receive a lot of patients, and I look at the pattern of morbidity and mortality, which means the way people they sick and die. So I decided to pick out a few of the causes, the commonest causes of death and disease among Nigerians. And one of those things is hypertension. So I want to really talk about hypertension because to a large extent it can be prevented. And so ignorance is the biggest problem we have as far as that disease is concerned, because hypertension is silent. When you begin to have symptoms that relate to hypertension, then we're already late. And so we need to look closely into that. The heart, as we all know, is one of the vital organs of the body. It begins to beat when we are in the womb at the age of 5 weeks inside the womb. When the woman is 5 weeks pregnant, that's when the heart of the baby begins to beat, and it beats throughout life. Anything that threatens that beat, if it stops for a few minutes, then that will be the end of life. And every other disease that affects the human body that leads to death, ultimately it will lead to the heart stopping. Yes, before the person can be certified dead. So as we get older, from childhood into adulthood, things change in the body that affect the blood pressure, and then the blood pressure many times begins to rise. When the blood pressure gets to 140 for the systolic, over 90 millimeters of mercury, we say the person has hypertension. Okay, so if you can have 120 over 90, that is hypertension. You can have 140 or 150 over 80 or 70, that is still hypertension. So that's just the crude definition. But when we get to the hospital level and scientific level, we further disaggregate the figures and, you know, and classify it according to age and all that. Okay, so it's estimated that about 40%, between 30 and 40% of Nigerian adults have hypertension. That means, yes.
How many percentage?
About between 30 and 40%.
Get hypertension?
Yes. So, or will have it. So it's very common. There was a study that was done last year. 72 million Nigerian adults is estimated to have hypertension. That's a whooping number. What is the problem with hypertension? The problem is that the pressure of blood coming from the heart is so high that it has what we call end organ damage. All the vital organs in the body begins to have repercussions from those sustained blood pressure. Yes, and starting from the brain. The commonest cause of stroke is high blood pressure. That is
the
not
commonest.
The commonest. And we find people all the time, even today, there will be many people that would be rushed to the hospital as a result of stroke. Yes, today I'm telling you, you can go around the hospitals in Abuja, you will find at least 5 people that have been rushed to one hospital or the other because of stroke. And hypertension is by far the commonest cause of stroke. Why? When the blood pressure is sustained at that high level, the blood vessels in the brain, they can't take it. It's like passing water at a high pressure through a pipe. And the hypertension itself weakens the pipe. So over time, the pipe will burst. If it bursts in the brain, that will lead to a stroke. Or blood clots would form and block the passage of blood. That thing can also happen in the heart. Because though the heart is the one pumping most blood to other parts of the body, the heart also requires blood supply for its own survival through some vessels. If those vessels are blocked or burst, it now also leads to what we call a heart attack, or heart attack, just for the common language. But we call it a cardiac arrest because the muscle of the heart cannot do its work. Okay. Then too, with high pressure of blood coming from the heart sustained, it can knock down the kidneys. When I came here last time, I talked about kidney failure. And I said that we do a lot of kidney transplants in my hospital. One of the commonest reasons, after diabetes, the next commonest reason why we do kidney transplant for people who have failed kidney is because of hypertension. Yes. So the blood pressure, the kidney is receiving a lot of heat from the blood pressure, high blood pressure from the heart. And over time, the kidney packs up. Say, I'm tired. You know, the same. It goes down like that. It also affects the eyes. Hypertension leads to blindness, very commonly, because the blood vessels of the retina, the part of the eye that makes us to see, it receives a lot of heat from the high blood pressure. So over time, when it is not controlled, the eyes goes blind. Then lastly on this, but there are many more, but let me just stop with this. For men who have sustained high blood pressure over time that is not controlled, it makes them not to be able to perform in the other room. I believe, yes. So it leads to erectile dysfunction.
It they affect area 1?
Yes.
What about the zone 2? So hypertension they affect area 1?
Yes, seriously.
Plus zone 2?
Yes. So even gangrene, sometimes we do surgery to remove the leg. Last week I did an operation. I had to do an amputation for a middle-aged man. You know,
because of what?
He's hypertensive and also diabetic.
Hey.
So it leads to the arteries in the lower part of the body, the hands, the legs, becoming occluded, and then it leads to gangrene of the feet. And
sorry,
then you have to.
We have somebody on the line. Hello, the good Barrister Uche was here. Good morning.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you, sir.
It's just to thank you for the dimension we are taking these things now. To specially thank Professor Moghalu. I've been dreaming to meet him. And I trust he's one of the people that, God willing, will be able to, God will use to transform this nation.
Amen.
He is qualified. He has an excellent track record. And we trust that as we are using this process, we produce him or somebody like him that will get it right in this nation. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Barrister Uche Uwazironye, the barrister. Well, let's appreciate Barrister Uche Uwazironye. Continue. So, hypertension can cause many things.
So many things.
Including affecting area 1.
Yes.
You know, the one where they hear, they say na side effect of medicine for diabetes, it affect area 1. They say side effect of medicine for hypertension, it affect area 1. I don't know, say the sickness itself, they affect area 1, because you when you hear man. Now that one be man, no. So
okay, so
when you hear Mogalu, you not go fit to look if Morgan no dey there. Continue.
Thank you, sir. So one of the reasons why Nigerians don't survive beyond middle age, beyond 60 and above, the commonest reasons, 2, diabetes and hypertension. Yes. So you hear that, oh, the man sleeping, not wake up. It was hypertension most of the time. Because if that stroke happens at night when he's sleeping and the major blood vessel bursts, he won't even make it to the hospital. Yes. So sudden collapse in the office, and then they are rushing. Many times they rush them to the hospital and they are already dead. By
you get one big man for one big politician. Then they wait for him downstairs. Then they go event. He don't wear agbada, do everything to come down. That's all.
Yes.
Now dead body then carry.
So it's very common. So what are the causes of hypertension? Okay, there are some. Generally, there are 2 types of hypertension: primary hypertension and secondary. Primary is the commonest. We call it essential hypertension. Nobody can tell you that this is the cause, but there are risk factors. The risk factors are the things that predispose people to hypertension. So the risk factors that we cannot do anything about. Number 1, increasing age. As we get older, our blood vessels, instead of being plastic and pliable or elastic, it becomes hardened, and that the heart needs more force to push blood through it, and that leads to hypertension. Then another factor that causes hypertension is family history. If someone's parents,
then they inherit them.
Yes. If your parents have hypertension, you have a very high chance of ending up with hypertension. It may not show up when you are young, but by the time you combine genetic, the hereditary trait with age, it becomes more likely that one would have hypertension. But these are things that cannot be controlled. But the things that can be controlled, which people need to know about, are Ordinary President, you mentioned it in the course of this introduction. You talk about lifestyle yes, our eating habit and all that. So when people sit down in one place and they are not active, it's a predisposition to hypertension. When people are big, obesity is a risk factor for hypertension. When people smoke, smoking has been known to be a major risk factor for hypertension. And when you stop smoking, the risk also reduces. Then the type of diet that we eat, excessive fatty food, because it causes the fat to block the arteries. And so the heart will have to push with extra effort to overcome that blockage. So that leads to hypertension. So these are some of the things that can predispose to hypertension. But by far, the two commonest factors are the age and the genetics. But other things that I have mentioned, they potentiate it, they make it more likely for it to happen.
Is it possible for a young person to have high hypertension?
Yes, very possible. For people who have, young people who have hypertension, they mostly have secondary hypertension, which means that this hypertension is caused by something. I saw a 12-year-old girl who had hypertension. So it's a mystery because it's not supposed to be.
So secondary hypertension in young people.
Yes.
Then university hypertension in
okay.
Polytechnic
so secondary hypertension is, there must be something that is causing it. That's 12-year-old girl that I talked to you about. By the time we investigated, we discovered that the kidney, the blood vessel to the kidney, we call it the renal artery, was narrow. So that's because of that narrow blood, that's constricted blood supply to the kidney. The heart was trying to overcome it by pumping more. So I had to refer her to the surgeon who opened up the blood vessel.
And that was
all the high blood pressure.
Make we appreciate Dr. Tabo.
So other things like hormonal factor, hormonal imbalance, and other little things in young people can lead to hypertension. But by and large, the big burden of hypertension is in the middle age. As we cross 35 towards middle age and old age.
Thank God I never reached 35. Thank God. Thank God.
Okay, so the what is the management? What's the management for hypertension? First of all, we have to have an awareness, because it's stated that more than half of Nigerians who have hypertension don't even know that they have hypertension. That is the problem. Because, like I said during the kidney talk, if you see a stone coming, most likely it will not blind your eyes. You can dodge it. But if you're just moving about thinking everything is fine and your heart is crying, because hypertension can lead to heart failure. Yes. The heart is over pumping. After some time you say, I'm tired, I'm not doing it.
Something which cause power failure. Why heart failure no go follow?
So that lack of awareness is the biggest problem for hypertensives in Nigeria. Because if you go around check people's blood pressure now, you will find that a lot of people, you that just went to randomly check, you will be the one to tell them that your blood pressure is high. So that's why when people come to my hospital, as a necessity, they must first do their vitals, and blood pressure is one of them. And that's how we even diagnose hypertension, because they came for other reasons. And so we are using the opportunity to screen people for hypertension. So it's advisable that people must check their blood pressure, especially when you are 35 and above. You must check your blood pressure at least once or twice in a year. That can save you the embarrassment of being rushed to the hospital or the risk of being rushed to the hospital as a result of complications of hypertension.
Thank you.
Then if the blood pressure is discovered to be high, leave the rest to the hospital. We have cardiologists who will handle it, and they will either, most of the time, it's lifestyle modification. Just exercise and a few other things, and you'll be fine. You don't even need medication. Yes, it's only when the blood pressure is now too high, you will need a medication to bring it down. But before I conclude, and before I take questions, if there will be, now, once you have hypertension, once you are diagnosed as hypertensive, you don't take medications for 2 weeks, go finish it and continue. That's another mistake people make. you have to constantly be in touch with the hospital, with the doctor who knows what he's doing. Even if it's just to show up, say, I just came to check my blood pressure, and they say, oh, your BP is fine. Okay, fine, thank you, see you in 3 months. You know, we don't have to do much for you.
Sometimes some hospitals, consultation fee alone, you see, you don't reach money where person will take pays children's school fees. Consultation.
But you can. There are other places. Government hospitals are cheaper.
Okay.
But again, it is far cheaper to pay for consultation fee and check your blood pressure than to be brought in with one half of your body not working because of stroke. So at the end of the day, it's cost benefit analysis.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ordinary President.
Give us your phone number, sir, please, so that people go feel reach you.
Okay. I'll give you. Sorry.
Elder, you want to ask question?
I wanted to
nah.
ask him questions. Thank you very much, Ordinary President, for bringing this. This is very, very educative. Quite a lot of people would have been interested in this because it's a commonest disease now. Every day we find people talking about it. Now, what I wanted to say, because I know one head of state who talked about this, he said he has been managing his own situation, the former head of state, sorry, and that people should be able to manage their own situation. Are there ways of managing hypertension and diabetes in such a manner that you can also age before probably nature calls you?
Thank you very much, sir. Very important question. And this is the beauty of knowledge. We have a lot of patients who are 80-something years old, and they will tell you that I have been hypertensive for the past 45 years. And some are 80-something, they will tell you that I have been diabetic for the past 40-something, 50 years. So this is something that you should be, it's manageable once you do the right things and make the right contact with the hospital. The only problem is when you play the ostrich and you think it's not important and you walk away. The problem is in you, and then one day a complication will bring you back to the hospital. So when the first thing is, when we meet patients with hypertension or diabetes, we want to first find out at what level is this patient, what is the damage that has been done so far, what can we reverse in this. Okay, because you may not know. That's why we do echocardiography. We want to check the level of damage to the heart already. We check the brain, we check other organs, the kidneys. Once we are sure that these are fine, then that will help us plan your treatment. We would plan for the lifestyle issues. We advise people to stop smoking, stop drinking, because excessive alcohol also leads to increased blood pressure.
What of ogogoro?
Yes, it's alcohol in the concentrated form. Yes. And then we advise them to exercise and all those things. Then that's the first layer of the management. The second layer of the management is pharmacological treatment, where we give you the medication and we titrate the medication until we get what is suitable for you. Some people say, oh, doctor has given me X drug, maybe amlodipine 10 milligram, that's what works for me. That can work for you for 6 months or 1 year. You can't continue taking it in perpetuity. That is another problem. People come to the hospital, they give them drugs that helps moderate their blood pressure. They just walk away, go to the pharmacy and keep buying it for the next 3 years. That dose may not be suitable for you after some time. And also the medication your body may not respond to that medication as it used to be at the beginning. So you need to keep on going back to the hospital for
either
review.
They reduce the dosage or they increase
or
the
change
dosage.
the drug altogether. So that's important. It's important that you see anyone who does not know whether he's hypertensive or not, it's your responsibility to find out. And anyone who is hypertensive, who knows, it's your responsibility to keep your blood pressure normal.
Thank you. Give us the phone number, sir.
Okay, so I'll give you the hospital number.
Yes, sir. Please.
I can't give my. Okay, 080 971 42 623.
You go reduce the speed. Number one, after the first 3 digits, the remaining ones you separate them to 2 digits.
Okay.
Are we ready? Yes.
080 97 14 26 23.
This na Alliance Hospital phone number.
Front office.
And no be the one way when I go one fold the man hospital because he dey good. Even me where they do the thing for because of me, I don't dey shame to go there. So no kill am. Nigeria person where they do small good, we go mount pressure on am till he no go fit do again. Doctor, I beg, no overdo. You hear when they talk about overdo?
Yes, sir.
I beg. Now when your legs stand, you fit pay salary, you fit do other things, pay light bill and the rest, pay, then you go fit you continue what you they do. Give us the phone number again.
Sir. Okay. 080 97 14 26 23.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate Dr. Otabo.
Thank you, Ordinary President
of the Alliance Hospital.
Thank you, sir.
The number to call now plus if you day for outside Nigeria. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, now whom you am Devano? Where you Devano from? Waiting be a contributor.
Yeah, my name is Ray. I'm Devano from Germany.
Okay, how Germany today?
Yeah, thank God, my president.
Yes, waiting be a contributor.
As regards this high blood pressure thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking, is it possible to open a stand at the front of Brekete family studio where I can be checking people's vitals before they come into the studio for free? If I get a stand, I can do that.
You from Germany now you go do Amabi, you go send somebody to come there here physically.
Yeah, I will send somebody. I will send someone.
So you go there check people vitals free of charge.
Exactly, yeah.
For how long, sir?
As long as it lasts.
No, I appreciate this man.
I can
all the way from Germany. No, not this one.
Yes.
So the person you go be, we go check the person certificate. We go make sure say the person are professional. Make somebody come they read upside down. Raise force.
Checking of vitals. Checking of vitals is not that. If you can either manual or the automatic. So checking of vitals is not that complicated.
Even checking of vitals with automatic, you need somebody will be expert there. You go know the right advice when you go give, and you go get reading when you go see. You go tell the person sit down, sit down. You get the reading where you go pick, make them bring water for the person. You get reading. I don't know whether you understand what they talk. No.
Yes, I do. I understand.
Thank you very much. You say your name now.
Okay, sir. Ray.
Ray.
Yeah. Ordinary President. Ordinary President. There's somebody on Instagram impersonating you.
Yes, collecting money from people, ba?
Exactly. I almost said victim.
Oh. So they are trying to raise 5.2 million. He is going to give 2 million. And the person is using my picture. The person is using my content. I don't know why this country did like this. Intellectual property like this.
I actually wanted to sponsor 10 women for the fish farming program that was advertised on the family. 10 women from the family.
And the man is responding as if he's ordinary president, ordinary Ahmed Issa.
Exactly. He asked me to pencil an account.
And he gave one account. The name is Ahmed Idris Issa. Abi Ahmed something Issa.
Yeah, he gave me an account, and I was like, no, this is not right. Why would I pay into somebody's account? I want to pay into the family's account, an individual's account.
I beg anybody will go feel help me trace him. Make una help me trace him. Make una catch him. Not only him, all the people where they impersonate me. When I see why I know they allow make we contribute money gather for the account. When I see one of the reasons, I don't know why. I don't report this matter to police, they don't do anything. Report on to EFCC, they don't do anything. I don't know why. If anything will concern me, they no go take them serious. I don't know why. As if they are looking for my downfall. Thank you very much, my brother.
You're welcome, sir. They will never get your downfall.
Amen, sir. Amen, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You're ordained to do this job.
Thank you, sir.
And you are gonna.
Thank you, sir. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Ordinary President, good morning. How are you?
Hi, dear Brekete. Your Excellency, Distinguished Ambassador Chukwudi, aka the man who like Chukwudi, the Brekete family ambassador in the whole of United Arab Emirates. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. First of all, I want to say may God bless you for what you're doing and how you are supporting humanity and the sacrifices you are doing in order to help that we see that our country is good again. So please, this guy on the Instagram that is using your name to scam people.
Brekete something.
We will do everything to stop this guy. Now, I engaged him early morning today. I just saw it, I chatted him. And he was engaging me. First of all, I saw that in his story. In his story, he put a picture of a small baby that is, they put pipe in the baby's nose. So I chatted him, I said, how can we help? He said, yes, they are planning to fly the child to India, that they are trying to raise 5 million, and that himself is contributing 2 million. I said, okay, can you give me the account where I can pay my own contribution? He waited a little while. Later, he sent me an account, Access Bank account, with different number and different names. And what this guy did is, the name of this page is Ordinary Brekete Family. Now, he will link Brekete Family pictures and everything to that platform, to that page. This is criminal, and I don't know how many people that have fallen victim to this guy. And he has the boldness to tell me during today's program that he will announce about the same case again. That he doesn't have time. He's so busy. Somebody's effort, somebody's life. You are standing on top of it, beating people. This is criminal. I couldn't rest since early morning I noticed this guy. And he's telling me you are raising 5 million for that you are self-contributing 2 million. I said, okay, give me the account so I can pay money on behalf of myself and my family. He sent me an account that is not even got to do with anything with
yes, sir. Somebody, Ahmed Idris Isa or Ahmed Ali Isa.
This is crazy. And you know what he did? Let me show you. Hold on. Hold on, sir. Because this is not funny at all. And how many people this guy have duped? So what he did here, if you go to this guy, he mentioned there President Brekete family. Now this guy has 3.8k followers. And 3.8k followers, he has only 15 posts posted there. Now, you telling me that you are trying to raise money for somebody you don't even know. Now, the account this guy gave me is, hold on, the account is Ahmed Ali Isa, Asset Bank, 15644169662.
I beg, talk am slowly 2 more times so that people will supposed to take action on our behalf go take action, even if the authority no agree take action. Repeat the name of the account and the account number and the name of the bank.
The name of the bank is Access Bank. The name of the account is Ahmed, A-H-M-E-D. Second name is Ali, A-L-I. Last name is Isa, I-S-A-H. The account number 1564416962. I repeat again. The account number is 15 64 41 69 62. And he's saying that you are raising money for a child, that he will contribute 2 million, and then the rest, that he's so busy that he will announce it again today during the program, that they are planning to. People can be wicked, you know. People can be wicked. I don't know how many people he has already duped through this.
He get to one person will engage him. He tell the person say, he go send and one of his lawyers. Now one of his lawyers they handle one thing.
Exactly the same format. He said the family told him that they are able to raise 440,000 naira. That he himself is donating 2 million. That what we needed is 3 million naira. Well, how can people be so wicked like this? And
it's okay.
The name is President Brekete family. That is the name.
No worry.
Now what he did, he linked a lot of our images from Brekete family to this page. Please let our IT get into
if even using my direct image, my direct picture.
Hi, your picture is there.
No worry. Thank you very much, Ambassador Chukwudi. Thank you. Make we appreciate Ambassador Chukwudi.
Ordinary.
Sorry, sir. Barrister Ogo.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, my dear.
Yes, sir. I beg I'm not still struggle. The other time on Friday I came, cough no allow me.
The Lord is your strength.
Amen. No. You know, say you don't say when people they impersonate us like that. You get one where they even come for it there, where they call Prophetess Grace, where they do people saying they give loan.
Okay, the Prophetess Grace. Should be I told say make we arrest him.
You don't they dodge, you know, greet people call again.
For front of gate here now she they deceive complainants. Say she they give them loan.
Then they register with 100,000, 10,000. If you want loan of 100,000, you will pay 10,000. Then apart from that one where they use your account, you get another one where they answer ordinary president. I know all of them they hear me. All of them, but yes, sir.
As they know people were supposed to take action, no agree take action. We know what to do.
Yes, sir. Even this one where they talk now, I don't carry the account number. We must freeze the account.
No be freeze account. The person in question we go freeze them.
Yes, sir. Once we write to the bank, they will place a red alert on the account.
Now my own may not be red alert now to catch the person and be my target.
Now from there we go catch us, sir. I thank God say the account number there with us. We don't do the primary investigation. As the authority no one help us. We don't they do some things by ourselves.
Thank you very much, Barrister Ogo.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Make we appreciate Barrister Ogo. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down on a CC time, don't they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to devour now they go. Yes, Elder.
Ordinary, this is very, very sad. Very sad because we are registering national identity number. We have account details of these people. I don't think it is proper for anyone to wait for any other directive to go and get these people because it's very easy.
If to say no be Brekete, then they impersonate, they go do something. But as now ordinary president Brekete family, let it be. They should say Isabi. No worry. But this family is the largest family in the whole world.
Helping quite a lot of people. This family is doing quite a lot. So it needs the support of everyone, including the security agencies. They need it because we have also been supporting them. So if they are waiting for any other directive to take action and do their job, that is not proper.
The one where we write officially, then take action. Talk more of the one where they talk on air. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
My ordinary president, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Nahumi and I'm Devano for radio and TV telephone.
My name now Architect Lawrence Chukwuemeka.
Architect Lawrence Chukwuemeka. Where are you Devano from?
Yes, sir. From here in Abuja, sir.
Okay, Abuja. Okay, waiting be your contributor.
this is a special call I'm making.
What you make am special?
Yes, sir. I'm the MD of a company, ABC Shelters.
ABC Shelters,
Yes, sir.
Then bring your complaint, come here?
No, sir. No,
okay.
Sir. Not at all, sir. We don't get problems, sir. My chairman wants to give you a very important offer, a message. He said he likes your work.
Who be your chairman?
I don't know if I can mention his name on air, sir.
Mention his name. If not be so, no, they accept the offer.
Okay, can I give the message first?
Okay, give the message.
Okay, sir.
No,
okay,
you're not going to give the message. Mention the name of the person where they send you first. So when you give the message, you dodge. No, give the name of the person.
Okay, now, Professor Jerry Ghana.
Now person where I get so much love and respect for. Let's appreciate Professor Jerry Ghana. Now people will start this work even before I leave primary school be that. Let's appreciate the prof. If somebody at that level, if it appreciate the little way God they use me do, it means say we they try small. Make we appreciate ourselves. Go on with your message.
Thank you, my president. Okay, he wants to appreciate you, sir. He said he has been following you, and he has this property. You know, we're into real estate. This company I mentioned now, we're into real estate. He has this property he bought over 20 years ago.
He bought property over 20 years ago.
Over 20 years ago. Yes, for a special purpose. You know, but following you now, he said that he wants to hand it over to you, so that if now our people wait there abroad, diaspora, make you bring them, make them date here. You know, and he's willing to give you at a price that of 20 years ago. You know, just in appreciation of your work, sir.
Now, house have been a land.
Na land, sir.
Na land where he buy 20 years ago.
Yes, sir.
He won't give me now. Make I give Brekete family members at the same rate where he buy them 20 years ago.
Correct, sir.
Kai, let's appreciate. Let's appreciate. You say your name now, architect who?
Lawrence Chukwuemeka.
Begin the come office.
Okay, sir.
I beg, begin the. You Sabi road to Human Rights Radio, Abi?
I know the road, sir.
Okay, no, come tomorrow morning. Make I feature you for studio. Carry all the documents. Come. We go tell our lawyers to run search, and then when we establish them, the land go reach like what be the size?
It big, but I'm not sure about the.
Okay, when you get the size, make I know how long it go take. Sir. Make our members take them.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. May God bless you, Architect Lawrence. Thank you.
Thank you, my president.
Yes, sir. Let's appreciate him. This is good news. Good news, good news, good news. Ask him good news, good news, good news. Yes, my brothers, my sisters, if I look down and I see the time done, they give us signal to do it in signal, make we begin pack Kaya come up for studio. Before we pack Kaya come up for studio, he get one woman, make when I give that woman, please come. I won't draw the attention of federal government, most especially the office of the Accountant General of the Federation. This woman where they talk, she no go talk finish, but he get information where she give where fit embarrass our government. Madam, waiting be your name. Sit down, ma.
Okay. Good morning, my ordinary president.
Good morning, ma. Waiting be your name.
My name is Belkisu Okene Sanusi.
Take her near your mouth, ma.
Belkisu Okene Sanusi, Mrs.
Mrs.
Belkisu Okene Sanusi. I work in budget office of the Federation.
Budget
budget office of the Federation in the Ministry of finance, budget and national planning.
And you there for budget office?
Yes, budget office.
And are you there in charge of Kaduna Polytechnic?
Yes, the Polytechnic, yes.
And you get something will happen?
Yes, sir.
Where I beg you make you no talk on air?
Yes, sir.
Will lead to how they victimize you allegedly?
Yes, sir.
Will then deny you all your benefits?
Yes, sir.
Till you retire so?
And my salary since December till date.
Sorry, hold on, ma. Okay. I beg people wait there for Ministry of Finance, most especially the present person in charge of budget. This woman, she tell me something where if she talk am here, it go embarrass the federal government. Maybe somebody from the office of the accountant general, because she don't go there, they no fit resolve the matter. She don't go another place, they no resolve the matter. Now she carry cry come here. And me, I know they ready to embarrass the federal government. Make federal government look into this matter. Now fraud, she won't expose so. But why? Because she no agree involve herself for fraud where them plan. When be saying hundreds of millions of naira. Make her hold on there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ma.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Thank you.
Yes, ma. My brothers, my sisters, if I looked and assist time done, they give us signal to do things, signal, make we continue to the vanor they go. Your Excellency to be by the grace of God. Mogalu, give her microphone. You remember when I say you go need to restructure civil servants?
Yes.
Fraud where they happen for within the civil service cycle no be here. You go need to investigate the civil service cycle and then reduce the number of civil servants. Some civil servants are redundant, unproductive.
We go put them for police force.
Okay, thank you. Let's appreciate.
Police force too small. We need to increase the number. We go train them, move them to become police people. Those who won't be police.
You made them redundant. I be made them work.
No, make them work.
Okay,
work.
Thank you. Let's appreciate him. Thank you. Yes, we have Taj Bank for studio. Make we hear from Taj Bank. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Sit down, sir. What of your second? No be you and Amfolo come. Why are now? Let's save time. Your name, sir?
Good morning, my ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Mr. Ilya Gaga from Taj Bank, sir.
Okay, which department?
Retail department, sir.
And your name, na?
Good morning, my ordinary president. My name is Yahya Mohamed Nasir from Taj Bank, sir.
Okay, which message will I get for people this morning?
We are here to advertise our programs and our services, and we also want to appreciate you, sir, for the windows, opportunity you give us always to be here and to sell our product as well. Many people come every day to the bank to patronize us and to bank with us. We really appreciate you for that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
You get one product where some of your colleagues, when they come last week, they say you get one new product. Una go come tomorrow, make una tell us about the product, because as soon as they mention the product, all of us they happy. Even me, I follow happy well. So and His Excellency be want talk something, chip in something. Unfortunately, time don't work out because now 10 o'clock we they round up the program.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of everybody where this inside the open air studio, inside the compound of Human Rights Radio and Television, plus other complainants where we never fit do their matter. You get one lady where they visually impaired. Make we quickly give her microphone, make we squeeze this one in because now emergency. Stand up, ma. My visually impaired lady, sit down, sir. Waiting be your name.
My name is Anna Abatule, sir.
Anna Abatule?
Yes, sir.
You come from where, ma?
From Benue State, sir.
All the way from Benue State?
No, I'm based in Abuja, yes.
Which part of Abuja?
Apo.
Apo?
Yes,
and
sir.
you get eye problem?
Yes, sir.
Since when this eye problem start?
This eye problem started since 2012.
2012. And you say you come for assistance?
Yes, sir.
Financial assistance?
Yes, sir.
I can't ask you which church you they attend. Waiting be the name of your church?
Presently is Redeem, sir.
Redeem Christian Church of God.
Yes, sir.
Redeem members. This now one of our members. I go tell her, may she come back tomorrow. Show her some love. Show her some love. Show her some love. With this one, una waiting.
Bye.